Footy Nerdigans, this is the one and only Packer Girl 89 of Nerdigans Inc. and anime and manga contributor 2 bounding into comics, and today's Manga Nerdigan video is going to go over the latest batch of new serializations coming to Weekly Shonen Jump. So before I get into this, let me just remind you to hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons, and because of course this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored, and we ain't sponsored by Shueisha, we ain't sponsored by Manga Plus, and we ain't sponsored by Viz, and considering how much we promote Manga Plus on this channel, kind of surprising, right? But if you love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation alive and kicking so we can keep bringing you more anime and manga content, whether it be for live reactions or news and analysis like this video, feel free to hit up our Cash App and PayPal. Links are in the description box below, as well as the link to the thread we are going to be going over up in here. So, before I do anything else, I do want to mention that April is going to be an insane month for manga. Because not only are we getting these new serializations, but Captain Tsubasa Rising Sun is coming back. We have Saint Seiya Next Dimension coming back. Triple X Holic Ray should be coming back this next month. We also have Yuchikaku, the mangaka of Hell's Paradise Jikakuraku, releasing a one-shot. And the mangaka of Yuna and the Haunted Hot Springs is releasing a new series. I'm so freaking excited for what we're getting this upcoming month. This is like just amongst the madness that's going to be April. Oh my freaking god. I hope I am around to cover this. I really am. But anyways, let's be freaking real. I am still feeling the sting that was the bitch slap of an axe. That was PPPPPPP. That was some bullshit of an axe. Oh my god. There was no reason for that manga to be getting the chop compared to some of the other series that are still being serialized right in Weekly Shonen Jump right now. Especially since one of them is getting the chop this week. And Ginka and Luna, unfortunately, is probably getting the chop the week after. I am not happy. I really am not happy about that, but it is what it is. But what I am happy about is what we're getting up in here in the new serializations, especially with the first one we're going to go over is by actually mangaka that I have met in person. And it is the mangaka of Food Wars, Shokugeki no Soma, Shinsaki, and Yudo Sakura. Yes, for those of you that don't know and and need proof that I have met them, they actually signed my plushie. Yeah, I met them at Crunchyroll Expo 2019, and I will never forget it, and I will always mention it every time I talk about Shokugeki no Soma, or anything that involves Saki Sensei. I remember it was after the first Food Wars panel. I went up to Saki Sensei, and I told him flat out that I covered Food Wars for I think it was at least 200 chapters, or at least I know it was at least 100 chapters, maybe 200 chapters. And I said to him, thank you so much for your incredible art. I can't wait to see what you do next, and I'll be waiting to see more incredible art. And I remember he shook my hand. He was crying. He was so happy. He said, thank you. I was like, oh my god. I lost my freaking mind. And I mentioned this in previous videos, but I'm going to mention it here because it doesn't have this in the info thread, because I do have additional info on Shokugeki no Soma that's not in here. So I will get to the title of the series when the info thread gets to this. So here's a little bit of history here in regards to Sakura. So his first work was Fang ni Naru in 2008, summer 2008's Akamaru Jump, and and the 57th in winter 2008 Akamaru Jump. And this would lead to his first work in Shonen Jump in 2010. Let's see, it's Shonen Shikuku, a 2-volume football series in Shonen Jump. And then Shinsaki started his mangaka career, of course, and I think I remember Saki saying this at the Food Wars panel, in the hentai market until he published Kimitu Watashi no Renai Soden in Jump Next in 2011. And how Shokugeki no Soma started, it was actually, Shokugeki no Soma was all Saki's idea. This was all his idea. He was the one who sought out Sakuda, actually. Because he had the idea of what he wanted to do for Shokugeki no Soma, but he just didn't know how to write it, if that makes sense. So that's why he enlisted Sakuda for the writing. Like, he just had an idea, because usually it's like the total opposite. Usually it's the total opposite, but nah. It was all Saki Sensei's idea, and Sakuda did the writing. But I fucking love Saki Sensei so much. I'm so glad he's coming back. Shokugeki no Soma would turn into a 36-volume serialization published in Weekly Shonen Jump from 2012 to 2019. And then, of course, there was there was Le Dessert as well. I'm so mad about how it ended. It was not fair to them. So, I understand why, too. It was because the food consultant, something went down with their food consultant. I think, did they get... I'm trying to remember. I think they either got pregnant or something. Something went down with the food consultant was why shit went down the way it did. And also, what else happened was I'm still mad about this. Because what they had in store for Shokugeki no Soma before it got canceled was they were going to do a world tour. And I'm really mad. I still want my world tour. God damn it. My Shokugeki no Soma world tour. I'm still waiting for that. I want it. Someday we'll get our Shokugeki no Soma world tour. I want that shit so bad. Since then, the duo has worked in the Shokugeki no Sanji spinoff, which I did cover on here, and their last original one-shot was Yugen's All Ghouls in Homeroom, which I think I did cover as well. But I'm so bad. I really still want that fucking world tour. I'm so mad about that. And I found that out at the Food Wars panel as well. But here's their next work, which is Tamaku Cinema, which follows the story of Hajime, a high school student who's obsessed with cinema and faces an unexpected encounter. Ooh, this is going to be good. I'm actually looking forward to this because I'm trying to remember, because I think I know I did cover the one shot, and when they did do the when they did that All Ghouls Homeroom, because I swear I covered it. The supernatural stuff is good. Like I'm really looking forward to seeing what they do with this. This will be very, very interesting. There's potential here. I'm trying to think if, okay, there's one thing that I am worried about. Because we do have something similar, Shueisha, you bastards, because we do have something similar to this in Jump Plus, because this is something that Shueisha have been doing for a minute, is they're trying to capture some of the success from their series in Jump Plus. They're trying to recapture the magic. In this case, it's very much, it gives, the premise is very much like Ghostbuster Osamu, where in the case of Ghostbuster Osamu, Osamu is an otaku, but Osamu is a Ghostbuster, though. That's like the only difference so far, anyway. Please, for the love of God, don't do this to me. Don't have this be like a ripoff of Ghostbuster Osamu. Don't do that to me. Don't do that to them either. That'll be fucked up if this is what you're trying to do. Let them do their thing. I'll be mad if that's what they're trying to do. Oh, God. Next up is Tadadoshi Fujimaki, who is the mangaka of Kuroko no Basket. Yeah, Kuroko no Basket. Let's see. And for those of you that don't know about Kuroko no Basket, that serialization began in 2008 and ended in 2014. and he published some extra works in Jump Plus and Jump Next. And Fujimaki published Vanguard of Archer in issue numbers 5 and 6 in 2016, and came back in 2017 with the new serialization Robot Laserbeam. Robot Laserbeam was okay. It was kind of meh, to be honest, but a lot of people like it. But after ending in 2018, the mangaka published Kitsune Biyori no Kojiro in Jump's issue number 6/7, 2020, and Kiru no Haru in issue number 3/4, 2022. And this last work, the latest work is the prototype for his upcoming serialization, Kirao, an assassin action comedy series set in high school. Oh God. At least this, you know what? I'm going to say this because I was worried that they were going to try and take advantage of Slam Dunk's success and try and get him to do another sports series. So there is that. But an assassin series? I'm trying to think. Are we covering? Is there a... This could be interesting. So we're going for a gag series here. Okay. All right. We'll see if this can compete with Roboco. And also we got here's the thing though, we got Server Wars up in Jump Plus, which is Server Wars is just fucking epic. I love Server Wars. That one is so stupid. So with these gag mangas, though, I have to stress this. You got like 3 gag mangas right now that are fucking epic. You got, obviously, me and Roboco. Roboco is just freaking epic. I don't care what you tell me. I love me and Roboco. You got Ghostbuster Osamu, and now you got Server Wars. You gotta compete with those 3. I know 2 of them are in Jump Plus, but you gotta compete with those 3. Oh, and I almost forgot. Well, this ain't a romantic comedy one. So you also got if you're gonna go include the shoujo gags, you got 100 Girlfriends, and you got Sherry's Love is 8 Meters. You got those 2 as well. So I know Sherry's Love is 8 Meters is not gag, but you know what I mean. So you got that as well. You gotta take those into account. We'll see what happens with this. So next here is Jun Kirazaka, who debuted in Jump Giga 2018 and Winter 2018. Volume 1 with the end of Osana Jimi, and later Justice Hazard in Jump Giga 2018 Summer Volume 3, and just a year later, Bone Collection would be published in Jump's issue number 39, 2019. I liked Bone Collection. I did. Bone Collection had potential. It just wasn't gaggy enough, in my opinion. Bone Collection would quickly become a 2-volume serialization in 2020, and Kirazaka came back in 2022 to publish his boxing work, Kokoro ga Sioneta, in the Shonen Jump Plus app. Try is described as a post-war boxing series. Woo, okay, so we'll see how it turns out in a few weeks. This is a post-war boxing series? This should be interesting. All right, so then we have the last one here. So the last one is Kawikuda, who's so this is the most recent mangaka who debuted in 2019 with Tabadachi no Yoru in Jump's New World New World Manga Award. And this work was published again in Jump Giga's 2019 Summer Volume 3, and Coda came back in Jump Giga 2020 in summer with Hajime no Ryunuki. Right, wait, did I say this right? Ryuniku, there we go. Hajime no Ryuniku, there we go. This art, okay, we gotta look at this art a little bit more, because this is one we're not very familiar with. The other ones I know, obviously, because I covered them. This one, this art is very interesting. I'm intrigued. I'm very intrigued with this. I'm intrigued with Kuda's art. Okay, let's see. So Kuda followed with Kashi Amiyu Tyson in Jump Giga 2020 and Autumn 2020. Let's see. Sukumogiri Life in issue number 8, 2021, and Summons R in issue number 9, 2022. Okay, this art actually looks good. I'm down with what Kuda's art is beautiful. I'm excited for Kuda's art. Okay. You have me intrigued here, Kuda. I am down. Nuichi's is their latest one-shot, an exorcism action work published in issue number 15, 2022, basis of the new no Amiyuji serialization. Okay, so this one is their latest one-shot. Okay, let me just So Nuichi is their last one-shot, an exorcism action work published in issue number 15, 2022, and that's the basis of the new no Amiyuji serialization. So we're going to have to take a look at that one. So we got the Tale of a Genius Cinema screenwriter, a new high schooler assassin, post-war boxing, and an exorcist battle series. So these are the 4 new upcoming series to Weekly Shonen Jump. Okay, so I think the one, obviously, I'm going to be biased because I met Sakuda and Saki Sensei, so of course I'm going to be biased. But the cinema screenwriter, that sounds really good. I think that could be very, very interesting. And knowing their writing style, knowing their writing and art style, I think that's going to be good. And I think the only thing I'm worried about in terms of the post-war boxing is I feel like that series might be too mature for Weekly Shonen Jump. I feel like might be the kind of series meant for Jump Plus more than, like, say, a Weekly Shonen Jump. That's another thing I'm worried about with oh my god, with Tamaku Cinema. I feel like that might be more of a Jump Plus series than a Weekly Shonen Jump. We'll have to see how it's executed. But the other two, I don't know. Well, here's the thing, though, and this is why I'm not going to write off Tamaku Cinema yet. Because I look at PPPPPPP and see how well it did in Weekly Shonen Jump, and also I look at Akane Banashi as well. And I think Tamaku Cinema could succeed in there, in Weekly Shonen Jump. I really do. Especially with Saki Sensei's art, I could see it work. I could see Tamaku Cinema, again, I'm trying not to be biased. I think Tamaku Cinema can be successful. The post-war boxing one, that's the one I'm like, I feel like that one might just be too mature for Weekly Shonen Jump. That, to me, seems like more of a Jump Plus series. But the Exorcism series, I don't know. I don't know about that. I don't know. But here's the thing with this Assassin series. I just realized this. What the Assassin series is probably trying to step in for. because Mission Yozakura Family is definitely in its final arc, and I feel like what Kirao, yeah, right? What Kirao is trying to do is Kirao is trying to be set up to replace Mission Yozakura Family. Can it work? Well, if it's executed correctly, maybe. And I feel like new no Yuji, is this supposed to be set up to replace Undead Unluck? Because Undead Unluck is in its final arc as well. Maybe. But I feel like Tamaku Cinema, and now that I'm thinking about it more and more, I feel like that one is there to replace PPPPPPP. I feel like that's what that one's there for. Kirao, I feel like is supposed to replace like either High School Family or PPP, or not PPP. Why did I say that? High School Family or getting set up to replace Mission Yozakura Family. That's what it is giving me. Nuno Amiyuji, I don't know. I don't know about this one. I don't know. I think the one that's going to survive this batch, based on premise, again, I'm trying not to be biased. I think based on premise alone, Tamaku Cinema sounds the most interesting and sounds like it sounds like it will last in Weekly Shonen Jump. As much as I like Dry Try, I like Dry Try's premise a lot. I really do. But I don't think it. I think that's more of a Jump Plus series. That kind of shit is more Jump Plus. When you're talking about like post-war boxing, that is not a Weekly Shonen Jump series. That's a Jump Plus series. That is a Jump Plus. Nah, that is a Jump Plus series. That is not. No. Unless you're going to give me something like freaking amazing, like historical series will work to an extent if it's something like freaking amazing, like The Elusive Samurai. If you're going to give me something like The Elusive Samurai with Dry Try, okay, maybe. But I don't know, man. In terms of boxing, if it ain't like Hajime no Ippo is on another level, though. Hajime no Ippo is just fucking amazing. I think that's what they're trying to do. I think Shueisha trying to do like a combination of Hajime no Ippo and Elusive Samurai here. I don't know if it's gonna work though. Maybe with a little mixture of Vagabond. I don't know if it, or maybe with a little mixture of Rurouni Kenshin. I don't know what you're trying to do with this one, Shueisha. This is a weird one. That's the one I'm like really skeptical on the most. Nuno Amiyuji, this one, I don't know with this one either. To an extent, I don't know if this one will survive either. Nuno Amiyuji, you got to rely on that writing a lot. That writing's got to be very strong. It really needs to be strong. The art looks good, but that writing's got to really, really be strong. I'm very curious what you guys think of this batch. If only one's gonna survive, I'm calling it right now. I'm leaning towards Tamaku Cinema being the strongest. And again, this is bias aside, but my Saki Sakuda bias aside, I really think that one's good. Based on the premise and based on what we've seen in recent batches, I feel like that is going to be the strongest. I do. Especially with what we've seen done with premises like this, I just feel like that one's going to be the strongest. But I'm very curious what you guys think. Which one out of this batch do you think is going to survive on Weekly Shonen Jump? Which one, do you guys agree that Dry Try sounds something more like it would be in Jump Plus? And I know that Shueisha is trying to get more like battle series up in Weekly Shonen Jump. I know, but man, I don't know if this one will do it. We'll see. I like the art though. The art we're getting I like it a lot. So this one could be good. We'll have to wait and see. But But the Assassin School one, I don't know. That one I think is the most skeptical of them all, but we'll see. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below what you guys think. And remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. Love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation alive and kicking so we could keep bringing you more manga content. A few ways you could do that. Donate to our Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, purchase something off our Amazon wishlist. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow us on Twitter, Twitch, Discord, friend us on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye.